What's good, you guys? It's your favorite couple, Rich and Phonz. Thank you for tuning in. You're tuned in to Phonz in the kitchen. I know you guys are probably wondering why we ain't in the kitchen.
Cause there ain't no kitchens in jail, baby. And today's episode is not Phonz in the kitchen. It's Phonz in the jailhouse. Roll call.
I didn't agree to this.
On the count.
When you find someone who loves you, and you love them, you never let them go, yeah. Let them go, yeah. You find someone who loves you, and you love them, you never let them go, yeah. Let them go, yeah. Phonz and Biscuit, 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 Phonz and Biscuit. Phonz and Biscuit, Phonz and Biscuit, Phonz and Biscuit, Phonz and Biscuit.
Alright, so if you've ever been to jail, hopefully you haven't, but I know that a lot of you have. You know a little bit about jail time and jail meals. So we're doing a special jail meal, jailhouse episode of Phonz in the Kitchen, aka Phonz in the jailhouse.
So, what's step one? We got what we're making now.
So what do you know about jail, Phonz?
I know I don't want to go there. That's all I know.
Okay.
Oh, I remember when Tail used to bring us home. Well, she didn't bring it home, but she cooked the jail meal with the pancakes and the peanut butter. That's the only meal I know.
Pancakes and that's actually the first place I've ever had pancakes with peanut butter. So yeah, I just kind of shared some information. I've been to jail, so I know a little bit about jail meals. I love jail meals. But yeah, peanut butter and pancakes. That's really good. I thought that was like a normal thing until I got home and started putting peanut butter on my pancakes, and everybody was looking at me like I was weird. But I love peanut butter, so I didn't think it was that weird.
Yeah, Auntie Tail used to do that for us. I didn't like it.
I love it.
Yeah.
I still be trying to get him to eat it, and he said he don't like it. He's like, no, don't put no peanut butter on my pancakes. But then he'll eat mine.
It's not bad, but I think if you sometimes like if you OD with the peanut butter, then it looks disgusting and it doesn't taste really.
It tastes amazing with the syrup. Yes.
Syrup,
if y'all haven't tried it, swipe some creamy peanut butter on your pancakes, put some syrup, then the next pancake, some peanut butter and some syrup. So good, so good, so good. So for our jail meals today, as you can see, these are all items that you can get either in jail or you can get them in or you can get them in a package. So I was lucky and privileged enough to have a family that could send me money for commissary and could send me I think it's like 10 pounds of food that you can get a month or something crazy like that. So chips you can get on commissary, ramen noodles. Everybody should be very familiar with ramen noodles. These are huge in jail because in jail you have to survive. So everything that you eat, you pretty much add some ramen noodles to it and stretch it out. Like you'll see, we're gonna make some good stuff here. The only things that you can't really get in jail in commissary is like Oreos. You would have to have those sent to you. Depending on where you're at, you might not be able to get rice and cream cheese. You also have to have sent to you in packages. Any perishable food you cannot get from commissary. But everything else, summer sausage or beef logs, some people call them, no homo.
Why do you say that?
Because in jail, anything you say, beef sausage, beef logs, things, no homo, but everybody's homo. So anyways, beef summer sausage, super popular in jail, in prison, things like that, chips, ramen. So on the menu today, Phonz has never made any of these things. He still to this point doesn't even know what we're about to make. So this is gonna be fun. And then really special in the end, after we make everything, we're gonna have a big jail meal feast, and we're gonna invite our roomies in to join us and see how they like some of these jail meal snacks.
So all of these we're gonna use for one meal, or are these gonna be like separate meals?
No, these are going to be about 1, 2, 3, 4, about 5 or 6 different things that we're going to make. So we're going to have a whole
Damn.
feast.
I was about to say. So what are we making first?
We're going to make, I think we're going to start with our cheesecake. So
Cheesecake.
people in jail are super creative. So in most jails, there's no stoves, there's no ovens or anything like that. So making a cheesecake seems like really out of this world, but people in jail are really smart.
Wait, hold
and
Does it not need to be refrigerated?
yeah,
Y'all have they have refrigerators in jail?
I haven't been to every jail, but the jails that I were in, and most of them is in New York State, they don't have refrigerators. They have ice chests where you can, like in the restaurants, how the ice is in that big thing, you open it up and you scoop out the ice. So we would take our stuff and put it in like plastic bags and write our name on it and just put it in the ice chest with the ice so that it will stay cold. Some jails you might have a microwave, which is, if you do, you're really lucky because you can do a lot with a microwave. I've seen people make like cakes, like baked cakes in the microwave, like layer cakes, lasagna, baked macaroni. Like you can make a lot of stuff in a microwave. You get really creative when you have no choice and you're just trying to survive. So we're gonna start with the cheesecake. So for that, we just need some Philadelphia cream cheese, some Oreos, and some sweetened condensed milk. Boom, cheesecake. Let's get it popping. All right, so we got all our ingredients for our cheesecake. It's gonna be Oreos, sweetened condensed milk, and cream cheese. So, Uncle Phonz, what I'm gonna need you to do is take these Oreos and you're gonna scrape all the cream filling out the middle, one by one. Really?
All of them?
Yep. So you take the chocolate sandwich part, put that to the side, and you're gonna
What about the broken ones?
You just separating. So you want the cream in the bowl and the cookies. I'll get another bowl to put those in.
Okay.
So while Fonzo gets the cream out the cookies, I'm gonna take these shells or the cookie part of the cookie and start mashing them up.
So question.
Answer.
Do you have any jail friends?
Really? That's the question you want to ask?
Yeah.
Do you really want to know?
Yeah, I want to know.
Yeah, I had a lot of jail friends.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I did.
What were their names?
I'm dead. Okay, so this mashing them up in the bowl thing is not working, and I just remembered how we actually would do this. So we don't need this second bowl. We wouldn't have these in jail, obviously, but we would put the cookies into something and then use the condensed milk to crush them up and turn them into crumbs.
Yeah, y'all were
Innovative.
But you didn't answer my question.
I know, because you don't want to know the answer. All right, yeah, I'll answer your question. I had a lot of friends. When you are around people 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, you become friends.
Cute.
You asked me if I had friends. I had friends. What you want me to say?
Cute.
It's the truth.
You know what?
So I feel like I'm trying not to be political because I have a lot of negative things to say about the criminal justice system, about systemic oppression, and a lot of other things in relation to the criminal justice system. So I'm trying to just stay, completely, thank you. I'm trying to stay just like third party neutral on this, but it's really hard because when I start thinking about jail and like that experience. So anyways, yes, friends. I made a lot of great friends. I met a lot of really interesting, really bright people. And don't get me wrong, I also met a lot of crazy, deranged people too, There are some people who definitely need to be in jail.
Yeah, I think that also I think you're right. Even with the a lot of younger people are targeted. Black, African American.
See, I said I was trying not to be political, and you gonna take
it
me
has to, because that does make you upset.
Yeah, black people, black men particularly are
Latinos,
over
majority.
Yeah, Latinos, brown.
Yeah.
But yeah, people of color are definitely over policed, over criminalized. The prison system is made up primarily of black men, and you know, people don't understand the history. Like, once slavery was abolished, that's when the criminal justice system blew up. It's just another form of slavery. That's why people in prison create, you know, they're making soaps, they're making license plates, they're doing all this free labor or labor for. I remember I had a job in jail and I was getting like 16 cents an hour. So yeah, but that's another day, another dollar. You know what I mean? Today we having fun. We having some jail meals. Just having fun with it or whatever. I don't want to get all political and upset and you know, get into my whole Black Power shit. So I'm a stand down, but you can feel free to share your opinions if you like.
My opinion is this is a lot of work.
Well, imagine if you was in jail and the only way you was ever gonna have a cheesecake is if you went through this. You would be happy to do it 2 or 3 times a week if
I would
you could.
say fuck that cheesecake.
Yeah, you say that now until you see other people eating cheesecake. You're like, well, I want some of that. What can I trade you? And they're like, give me some ass, boy.
What?
Now I don't mind making my own cheesecake.
You're so annoying.
The barter system in jails is crazy. It's insane. Like, bartering is like trading. So like, there's no money in jail. We can't be like, oh, let me buy some of those snacks from you. So everything is a trade, a barter system. And it's like somebody don't eat something on their lunch tray. Ooh, so that brings me to another thing. So jail meals, like the importance of these jail meals is that the actual food that you're given, you're not even getting all the cream off of these things. Don't be lazy, boy.
You want to help?
No. This is Phonz in the jail cell.
I didn't.
Yeah, you. Mm-hmm.
See.
Mm-hmm. You want to tell him what you did wrong to get in jail?
I didn't do shit. That's the problem.
Oh, you want me to tell him?
Yeah, I want to know.
You want me to tell him for real?
Yeah. What did I do?
You don't remember that night?
What night?
It was Chocolate City.
I don't know what you're talking about. Let me just shut up. Oh God.
So, like I was saying, the food that they actually give you that you go to the mess hall and you get every day is like on average between 50 and 75 cents it costs to make a meal per person in jail. So that should tell you that the food is horrible. It's like 80% of it is tofu. When you think you're getting like meat in your spaghetti or whatever it is that they got at the mess hall, it's actually tofu. It tastes alright, but it's like not food that you want to eat. It's like, especially if you don't have family or support on the outside, you have no choice but to eat that food or you're gonna starve. Or maybe become somebody's little lady so that you can eat. Be wearing that Kool-Aid lipstick and all that.
Yeah.
So the food is just completely trash. There are some days when it's decent and you might have like 1 or 2 good meals a week. One of my favorite meals that actually came from the mess hall was the remember I made the other night with the coffee cake. So you would get a bowl of what's that stuff called? It's like yellow grits.
Cornmeal?
Cornmeal. It's a bowl of cornmeal, but it's like cooked up so that it's like oatmeal or grits. And you would get a big old piece of coffee cake. And you take the coffee cake and put it into it and just like kind of mash it up a little bit. And all the sweetness from the crumbs on the coffee cake mixing with the grits. So good. I actually went and bought some cornmeal about 2 nights ago in a Intamin's coffee cake. I've been tearing it up. But I didn't know cornmeal takes so long to cook. Like grits take like 5 minutes. That cornmeal, you gotta cook that shit for 45 to 50 minutes. Like, by the time it was done cooking, I didn't even want shit no more. I was stressed out.
Alright, that's how I'm feeling now.
So, as you can see, we got all the filling from the cookies in here. I'll just push that down a little bit. And while I am crunching up these cookies, Phonz, get these opened up. Hopefully they're soft because they've been sitting out all day. And get them in the bowl with that sweet stuff and mix it up while I crunch up these cookies.
So you got the cream cheese in the bowl. All of it?
Mm-hmm.
Like all of it. Like all of it?
No, like half of it. That kind of all of it. Huh? So if you've ever been to jail or prison, I need you to comment under this video and let us know what your favorite meal was. What your favorite mess hall meal was. And you can also tell us if you used to make the jailhouse meals like these, what you liked.
Y'all, this is a lot of work. Like
Alright, so you got the cream cheese in the bowl. You need to mash it, mix it, stir it, make it creamy. Put some arm work in, baby. And I got my Oreo crumbs that I got as fine as I can possibly do because I'm getting aggravated. And I'm going to pour them in a bowl. Ooh.
how's this gonna get hard? For the bottom.
You gonna see, baby. You gonna see. Prison innovation, baby. I had Oreo so long. And then we're gonna take our sweetened condensed milk because you don't get sticks of butter in jail, which is what you would normally use to make a pie crust, but you can get some condensed milk. And we're gonna pour some of that nice thick liquid in there. And we're also gonna add some of that to our cream cheese mixture.
That's milk?
She said,
Uh-uh.
taste it. It's sweetened condensed milk.
Yeah, it tastes sweet, but why does it look like that?
Because it's condensed. We're gonna mix this up. And the condensed milk acts as the melted butter would if you were making a pie crust at home and prison wasn't your home. And we'll add the rest of this in there. Save a little just in case we need more for these Oreos. What's the matter, baby?
My hand.
What's wrong with your hand?
It hurts.
Well, you shouldn't be jerking off so much. Just because you're in prison.
Yeah, shut the fuck up. I mean, shit, be quiet.
Oh, now you can't curse? People curse in prison, baby. Oh, yeah, that's getting really, really thick. I think I might have put too much condensed milk. To be completely honest with you, I never made this. I was the person who got the stuff in the commissary or in my packages, and I would give it to somebody else to make it, and that would be their like job so that they can eat the food with you since they didn't put in on it. All right. So then we're gonna take a actual cookie sheet because we have the privilege of having a cookie sheet. In jail, they would make it in the commissary bowl, which is look something like this. We're gonna take our graham cracker. Oh, that's another thing. Sometimes we would use graham crackers instead if we had them in our packages. But we're using the Oreos. And we're going to spread this out just like you would with a cake batter. This is maximum security. I'm about to bend you over.
What? Yo.
What? For real? I get to do that in jail?
Shut the hell up.
Alright, come on. Phonz is in the jail cell, so let me see you do it. You my bunkie, baby. You don't want to be my bunkie? You want to go be a bunkie with somebody else? Hi, you little slut.
What? Yo, shut the hell up. So what now?
As you can hear, we covered the bottom of the pan. And then, you're just going to add your topping.
Well, what's left of it to eat?
I only have one spoonful, boy.
And your spoonfuls are what?
You know you like high spoons.
I'm gonna just shut up.
He be on the bottom bunk with me sometime.
Shut the hell up, yo.
Wait till that count is over, my boy be like, I'm coming, baby.
Yo, you already know what it is. What? You wanna do something?
No. I
Okay,
just want
then.
you to hurry up. It's gonna take an hour for it to
You are so
be done.
impatient.
I'm not impatient.
Yeah, you are.
I just like efficiency. There's a difference.
Impatient.
Efficient.
Impatient.
Efficient.
Well, you want to do it?
Yes, let me
Okay.
show you how to scrape a ball.
Jesus.
Got some on your nose, baby.
Yeah, no, thanks.
You're a messy eater.
It tastes like yogurt.
Oh, I can kind of get that similarity for sure. All right, so we have our cheesecake panned up, and I'm gonna take another one of these, or maybe even this one, if it will fit. Yep, no, that's not gonna happen. So I'm gonna put it in a price chopper bag and tie it up.
Price chopper bag.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have price choppers.
I'm gonna put it in a
There's
Walmart
no
bag.
price choppers are Walmart in prison.
You know what? You're right. That's why in prison we just take a paper towel and put it on top and put it in the ice chest. You want to eat some paper towel?
No.
Okay. Then be privileged and shut up.
Alright, so we put our cheesecake in the ice box. What are we making next?
Next, we're gonna make one of my favorite meals. So this really don't have a name. It's just a bunch of stuff put together and it just tastes really good. So for this one, we need some ice, and we have the privilege of freedom. So we have some boiling bag rice, which I've already boiled, so it's nice and ready to go. We're gonna put this in a bowl. Ooh.
Be careful.
Now, if we were making this in jail, we would have actual rice that we would have to like steam up and make like real rice. So you can take your rice. Yeah, good old, always dependable summer sausage, which Phonz is gonna get cut up. He's got his shank and a cutting board, which we wouldn't have in prison. What we would actually do, if you really want to do it like prison, which I can't trust you to do because you'll probably cut your fingers off, is we would take the can tops. This. Oh, Jesus. This is what we use to cut our meat in prison. So we would literally cut stuff with the can tops. But if you get caught with this can top, you go into the box because this is a weapon. So you have to be very sneaky about cutting your stuff with the can top.
And how do you cut this?
First, you got to take it out of the wrapper.
Oh, that's it. Oh.
Yeah, it's in a wrapper.
I always thought that. What? You don't eat that.
Oh, no, you don't eat that. And then the other item is I have Bush's vegetarian baked beans. I wanted to get the maple ones, but trying to be authentic in jail, prison, wherever, you can only get vegetarian beans. They don't have like pork and beans because a lot of people don't eat pork. And of course, it's too much to have options. You know.
Shit stinks.
No, it don't.
It does.
And this is fully cooked, so you can eat this just like this. Which is why they come in handy. It almost tastes like pepperoni. That's good. And I'm gonna add my vegetarian beans to my rice.
Not bad.
Yeah, how you like
Kinda
that
like
beef
that?
log, baby?
You just cannot help yourself.
I know I'm a freak. Prison made me this way. Yep, and then we're gonna cut them into smaller pieces. Maybe like those. So roughly this size. And you can just throw them in a bowl. I can tell y'all right now, this is the slowest I've ever.
Oh my god! Shut up! Jesus.
If we was really in prison, I would have already ate Phonz butt because I was so hungry.
Guard!
They don't help.
What if I just shink you?
Might cost you your life. Or at least a pack of O's and noodles.
Yeah. Okay.
Whoa, look at that.
Oh, you can be quiet. Where the rice at? Come on, let's go. Come on.
I can't cook the rice any faster. I don't have control over that.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
Well, why are you complaining if the rice ain't even done yet? How about that?
Oh, look at you making sense. So, jail time stories. Tell us about when you got arrested, Phonzo. You never been arrested?
I've been arrested. I was
What
only
happened?
there for a day.
Oh, so you went to jail.
Yeah, I went to jail.
Okay, what was it like?
Miserable. I pretty much cried myself to sleep for a while.
Oh yeah, he would have been my bitch.
Yo, shut the fuck up.
Like, come here, baby. I'll keep you warm. You want me to hold you? It's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright. This how they do. They're like, it's all good, bro. It's all good.
Yo.
It's all good. Don't move.
God!
Don't move. Shh. Shut the fuck up. Shh.
Yo, that's too violent. That's too violent. Yo.
You're like, oh. Go.
I'm standing right now. Oh.
So, keep it a buck with y'all. I was not gay in prison, in jail, none of that. I was not. It was really weird. It was like it's nothing but men all the time. So it was like super homoerotic in the sense that like everybody played around in a very, very sexual way, but everybody was not gay. It was like you take showers together. Everybody, you get state issued white underwear. So like when you're taking a shower, everything's see-through because you're soaking wet. We did shower with our underwears, but you might as well be naked because you got on white boxers. And you know, we'd be in the shower just saying weird, crazy stuff to each other, and you know, just it was just very erotic without actually being sexual, if that makes any sense. But it was always presented as a joke, and I know for a fact that it wasn't a joke for me or a lot of other people. All right, so I'm gonna add some more rice. Smoking. And we're just gonna give this a good mix. Let all that beans, all that sweet juice from the beans get all into everything. And that completes this meal. This was one of my favorite. I think because I like sweet food, and the beans, the juice makes it really sweet, and then you got the meat and the rice, so it's just really filling. And take that and put it in the microwave for a minute, and we could just set it in the microwave now, and we'll put that minute on it right before it's time to have our feast.
When you close the lid all the way, or just...
And this one is really good because you keep it in the ice chest, you eat some, and then the next day you just throw it in the microwave. This is like, for one person, that's like 2 days worth of food. All right, next we're gonna make
TT?
Jack Mac, fried Jack Mac. You know what Jack Mac is? So fried Jack Mac. This is not my favorite thing, but when you are hungry, it's good. And this is also something that most jails and prisons you're not able to get or not able to make, because only very select few prisons have stoves, and most of the prisons that have stoves are for like lifers and people who are there for murder and stuff like that. So they get a little bit of extra stuff because they're kind of there for the long haul. So they have stoves and they can bake and fry stuff and oil and pots and pans and all that. So I never been somewhere where you can make this, but a really good friend of mine's has made it and makes it quite often at home. I love you, Dad. All right. So the thing that sucks about this is that these little fishies have bones. So you have to take the bones out, and it's a lot of work. But again, when you're hungry and you're in prison and you have very, very few options, you're gonna pick them fucking bones out. We're gonna use Cheez-Its to batter the Jack Mac because you probably can't get flour in jail. But it actually gives it a lot of good flavor. So,
oh, you can see the bones.
They almost look like anchovies. Smells like tuna.
It looks like.
So you got your Jack Mac, and you're gonna open it up and get all them bones out. You actually, when you split them in half, they turn into like fillets. But you gotta make sure you get out all the bones. And then you rinse them. Get out as much as you can, and then when you rinse them under the water, you can get the really fine, small ones. As y'all can see, I'm doing most of the work. Phonz is still on his first fish. Guess we know who's getting on top tonight.
Yo, shut the hell up.
I know, I'm on top every night. Look at them bones. They're everywhere. It's got like a whole spinal cord in here. Can you imagine doing this every day just so you can eat?
Nope.
Well, you better not go to jail then. Alright, so we've got them deboned for the most part. I'm going to take these to the sink and rinse out all the little bones off of them. This is not something that you want to make if you don't have patience. Or you just don't feel like dealing with bones, because believe me, no matter how good you do this, you're going to get a bone. Alright, so once you get your Jack Mac nice and cleaned up and looking all good, then we're going to make this 2 different ways. So the first way we're going to do, we need And this is the more conventional, traditional jail Jack Mac way. We're gonna take some good old Cheez-Its. And we're gonna get them crunched up, just like we did with our Oreos. And this is gonna be the breading for the fish. Would you like the honest? We need a really, really fine crust. Just squeeze it. And then the other way is to batter it with pancake mix. And I think I prefer it with the Cheez-It just because the pancake mix makes it a little sweet. And sweetness on fish doesn't really go too good. But again, when you're in jail, you will eat any motherfucking thing that's edible and dick.
Oh. Yeah, shut the fuck up.
So,
Spread my wrist.
oh Jesus Christ. This boy just got beat up by Cheez-Its.
Yo.
We're gonna get this as fine as you can. So, we're gonna head to the kitchen. We are transferring from this minimum security that only has a microwave, and we're headed to the max because we're lifers now. And we got a stove, so let's go. Let's go, Bunky. Alright, so we are in the prison kitchen. And we got some oil getting hot. Might even be hot enough already. Nope, not yet. So we're gonna turn it up a little bit. Don't start running. You can't show weakness in prison.
Fuck that. I'm not showing weakness.
No, that's right. You tough. You know you tough. You can take it. Never mind.
What?
Let's get some tongs. And let's get a plate with some paper towels on it so we can strain them when they come out. Alright, so we got our oil getting hot. Think it might be hot enough. Throw some of these crumbs in here just to see if they start bubbling up. Oh yeah, it's getting there.
boiling? Are we boiling?
It's getting there. Oil doesn't boil. Alright.
So what does it do?
It fries. So we're going to take our Jack Mac, place it in our Cheez-Its crumbs, and kind of press them in, but you have to be gentle with the Jack Mac. Be gentle with the Jack Mac, baby.
Then what else?
See that? Got a nice coating on there.
So that's just Cheez-Its, and this is the pancake mix.
We're going to do the Cheez-Its first. So, once you got a nice coating, you know, place it in your oil.
Fry, baby, fry.
And these do not need to cook long. Maybe a minute or two on each side and it's done. Oh yeah, smell the jailhouse. Smell the jailhouse. Ouch. Smells again. See, look, this one's falling apart. That's why you gotta be gentle. You gotta be gentle. You gotta treat it like a punani.
Oh, what?
And be gentle with it. You don't know what that is.
Yeah, I know what it is.
Ah! Okay, it's a little hot.
Yeah, too hot. Too hot for me. Damn, that shit is frying. Frying.
Chefing it up. Chefing it up. She said chefing it up. Cause I'm in prison. And I gotta feed my cellmates so they don't take my butt.
What? What did you say?
Said I gotta feed my people because they deserve it.
I thought you were saying.
I'm locked up, they won't let me out. They won't let me out.
Locked up, won't let me out. No, they won't let me out.
Okay, vocals. Sound like you got a deep throat.
I'm done. Oh God, you can have my cornbread.
I don't want your cornbread no more, boy.
Yo.
And we have our Cheez-It crusted Jack Mac. And now we're gonna work on our pancake crusted fried Jack Mac. So of course you know how to batter anything with pancake mix. Really simple.
Chef it up, chef, stir it up.
You don't want too much on there though. Try to get rid of as much excess as possible. There goes nothing. See the difference?
Ooh.
Which one you think you're gonna like better?
The Cheez-It. I don't know about no sweet fish.
And that, my friends, is fried Jack Mac. Two different ways. Two
Get
different ways.
Get into it.
Alright, back to our cell now. Alright, this next one is one of the most famous, popular, well-known jail mails, and it's called
Chi-Chi.
a Chi-Chi, or a Chi-Chi bomb, or a bomb. We had a lot of nicknames for them. So we got a couple different things here. Oh, we don't need this. We got a couple different things here that we're gonna use. So we've got our super reliable, dependable, wonderful beef log. And I'm gonna get this cut up nice and small because for your Chi-Chis you want your meat to be really little. This is like the one occasion in the world where you actually want small meat. He's like, I don't want no small meat.
Yeah.
And the thing that I like the most about Chi-Chis is that you basically have free reign to make it however you want it to be. So for the Chi-Chis, you need your beef log. I got some leftover fried chicken from last night. In jail, we would get baked chicken like one Friday out of the month. So that's when we would make our Chi-Chis, peel all the meat off of them and throw them in there. And we got some potato chips. I usually make mine with the crunchy Cheetos, but you can make them with Doritos. You can make them with any chip that you like, really. So I'm gonna get these cut up, and while I do that, I need you to pull all that meat off of them chicken bones.
So do you know how they got the name Chi-Chi?
I have no idea. I think it was this Hispanic dude whose name was Chi. I just made that up.
I kind of figured that
And actually, the first time, you're just throwing big ass pieces of skin. The first time I had the Chi-Chi, I actually was disgusted because I was in county jail, like as soon as I got arrested. So my taste buds were still used to like really good outside food. And I was hungry and they're like, yo, we making Chi-Chis, you want to get down on this? And I'm like, sure. I didn't even know what a Chi-Chi was. And then I saw him making it and I was like, oh, that's super cool. Like the process of making a Chi-Chi. And then I stuck my fork in it and I ate it and I almost threw up. But I didn't want to, you know, say that I didn't like it because, I don't know, it just didn't seem right when I know this is like, right, like this is all y'all got and this is like a big thing for y'all and I didn't want to be like, this is fucking disgusting. But it was. But what happened was I had to keep eating it because I kept being hungry. So eventually it just became really good. And I think the first time I didn't put the right stuff in it. I didn't really know like how to make a good Chi-Chi. So I was just doing what I seen them doing. And you can make a Chi-Chi that tastes really good or you can make a Chi-Chi that tastes really bad. It all matters on you know, what you do with it. Or what you do to it, what you put in it, you know what I mean. Alright, so we got our meats all nice and diced up. All that stuff going in the garbage. And the next thing you're going to do is you're going to take your chips. What kind of chips you want? We got crunchy, we got Cooler Ranch, we got Cheetos, and Doritos. So we'll make one with each kind. And you can also make this really big, like for a group meal. We would take saran wrap, like plastic, and we would take a bunch of stuff and put it all together and make like a big ass chi-chi cake. But we're gonna make individual chi-chis so we can try them a bunch of different ways. So you wanna take your chips, open them up, and crunch them. You want fine, fine powder. This is gonna be like the seasoning for your chi-chi. Yeah, crunch. Try not to break the bag though. You just wanna crunch the chips into a fine, fine powder. Alright, so once you have a really fine powder, let me see. That is not powder, my guy.
Don't drop the soap.
Oh, you better drop the soap.
Yeah.
Ouch, it just stabbed me through the bag. Alright, so we got our 4 bags of crumbs. Now, we're going to do the same thing with our noodles. These don't have to be crumbs, but you want them to be small, really small. Alright, so we got our meat, our add-ins. We got our 4 different types of chips for our chi-chis. And we got our noodles, which we have smashed up and made nice and small. So you're going to take out the seasoning packet. I already took this one out. And you're going to add the pack of noodles to your chips.
The whole pack?
Mm-hmm. Alright, so then you're going to do your best. This one's really hard because it's such a small bag. To mix it up and get a good mix so that your seasoning gets all throughout the noodles and stuff. You got to leave some space at the top. You can see the cheese doodles coming to the top of the noodles, so I know it's getting mixed up pretty good.
Is that a New York word? Cheese doodles?
Cheese doodles. Yeah, that's what I call them. Where they at? Where they at though? Where they at? Where they at though? Alright, now this is optional. Some people put the seasoning packet into their chi-chis. I always did. I just don't use the whole packet because it's a little overpowering. So I'll put half in each for me. You want the whole thing?
Yeah.
Probably should have did this before we shook it up, but I forgot. So the seasoning packet is chicken flavored. Ooh. How long does it take Phonz to open up a seasoning packet?
Leave me alone. You know I'm special.
As long as you know you're special, we in a good place.
Yeah, I was only saying that because you always say that.
Boy, bye. I don't call you special. I call you dumb. I'm just kidding. I don't call him dumb. This is my baby. My little dumb baby. All right. For the final step, We're gonna take some of this hot water, pour it on top, and you want to fill it right about to the top of the noodles. And then you do your best to close it up. It's alright if you get some water coming out. The noodles, as they expand, they'll soak it up. You take a towel. You're gonna wrap it up nice and tight to keep all that heat in. Wrap yours up on this end. That's it. Holy shit, how much water did you put in there? I said to the top of the noodles.
It is to the top of the noodles.
This should feel like a water balloon. And now we have our chi-chis officially in the oven, as we would say. So we're gonna let those cook up for about 5 to 10 minutes or so. The longer the better. So we're gonna put those to the side, and we have one final meal to make for you. All right, for our final jail meal, we are gonna make tuna fish. Sounds simple, but like I told y'all, when you're in jail, this is invaluable, right? So if you just put this with some mayonnaise and mix it up and throw it on bread, it's gone. You got one sandwich. So what we do in jail, we use our handy dandy trusted ramen noodles to stretch everything out. So we can turn this one package of tuna fish into about 4 or 5 sandwiches. So we're gonna take our noodles, break them up a little bit, not crazy like our chi-chis, but we just want them to be small pieces. Good enough. And we're gonna put that. We're gonna put it in a bowl of water, and your boy Phonz is gonna throw that in the microwave for 2 minutes. I miss jail.
Why?
It was fun. I mean, aside from like garbage food, inmate abuse, can't see your family, no drinking. Besides those things, it was pretty fun. Met a lot of cool people, had some really interesting moments, lots of fun sometimes. It had its upsides, I won't lie.
Really?
Really? No, I haven't been shanked.
What?
Time to eat. So once your noodles are soft enough and nice and separated, you can drain the water off, and then you have just your nice soft noodles, and you add your tuna fish. And from here, you just make it like a regular tuna fish sandwich. I feel like the cans of tuna have more tuna in it. This might be a little bit too much noodles for all this tuna, so I'm gonna get rid of some of these noodles. Break your tuna fish up in there. Once your tuna fish is nice and broken up and everything is mixed together, you add some mayonnaise. Would you like to do the honors, baby?
I'll make it for you, yes.
You gonna eat it too? Oh, just put half on each one and then they'll take that. Some people put the seasoning packet and they mix it in. That's just too much sodium for me. That's nothing but salt. And chicken and tuna don't really taste good together to me. Where'd the fork go? And then you just make it like you make a tuna fish sandwich. And it's actually really good. But that's just my experience. I'm gonna let Phonz and the roommates taste all this wonderful food and see what they think about it.
So tiny.
Alright, y'all. Welcome to the jailhouse kitchen. Now is the moment of truth. Y'all get to try all of our jail meals. You ready, Javi? Show me the muscles. Look like you just came from the yard, homie. That's right. That's right. No shirt on. We gangsters. Alright, so first up, let's try our tuna sandwich.
That looks good.
That was good.
I don't know. Let's see.
Alright,
Right?
let's try it.
That's good.
Good,
I can
right?
survive in jail.
It's alright.
Phonz don't like mayonnaise, so he's just in his mind saying, "Oh, it tastes mayonnaise. I seen the mayonnaise." You look like you about to die over there. All right. Next up, we're gonna try.
We didn't finish that though.
Okay, fat ass. You can have the whole rest of the sandwich. Let's just try everything first, okay?
I don't want
Okay,
it.
Alright, put it on your plate.
Okay.
Next, we have our jailhouse rice. One of my favorite things.
You giving me your sandwich? This is yours.
I don't want it.
And we're gonna foul that up with some jailhouse Jack Mac. The ones on the
Oh, we didn't do our prayer.
oh, we sure didn't. We can still pray. The ones on the left are Cheez-Its, and the ones on the right are pancake batter. So you gotta try one of each.
You already did it.
And before we take this next round, Phonz did bring up a great point.
Job, you gotta say the prayer.
Javi gotta say a prayer for us. We need a jailhouse prayer, Javi. Can you do that? Come on. Oh, let's wait for Uncle Fonzo.
You got to scare me.
Alright, come on. Let's hear this jailhouse prayer.
Say, Father,
Your father,
please bless this food we're about to eat.
please love the food that we eat.
And bless everyone at the table.
But everyone at the table.
In Jesus' name, amen.
And people say amen.
And please give us freedom, Lord. Give us freedom. Alright. Go ahead, let me know what y'all think. Oh, that brings back memories.
Like for me.
Sweet, sweet memories.
Yummy.
That's the bomb.
I can survive in jail. You
tried
make
to
it
fish yet?
seem like that's the only thing I'm gonna have a problem with.
Yum.
That looks crazy.
Yum.
You like the rice? Alright. What you think, Phonz?
Not bad. The fish is not bad.
Did you try the rice?
I don't like the.
You don't like the pancake batter?
I do like pancakes.
Yeah, the pancake batter is not my favorite. I like the cheese that one better.
I like cheese too on the sandwich.
You like cheese on the sandwich? Try your fish.
Yeah, the rice is pretty good.
That's it right there. That cheese in.
Mmm.
Where'd it go?
I ate it.
Put it back on that plate, didn't you?
I ate it.
Mmm.
I know you better than you know yourself.
Nom nom.
You like it? You tried the fish?
Richard, what kind
Yeah,
of fish
try it.
is this? I don't.
What?
It's the only kind of fish you can get in prison.
Well, that's not helping.
Just bite it.
Yeah,
They remind me of sardines. They're
They're
small.
not sardines.
No, they're not. These taste way
And
better.
they're not
than
salty like sardines.
Yeah.
It tastes like a regular fish.
Yeah, it really does.
That one's probably better because the pancake batter makes it sweet.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
The cheesiest one's pretty good.
Yummy.
Sorry.
It's alright, just alright. Alright. Now, we gotta try the chi-cheese.
Yeah, you do that shit
No,
down.
I didn't say the cheesecake, I said the chi-cheese. Hand me a bag, babe. Anyone, because we're gonna all try all of them. Alright, so when you get your chi-chi, it should feel nice and Hold on, one at a time. And then you're gonna bust it open. And there's your chi-chi, baby. Look at that, look at that, look at that. Looking like a pillow. You might want to mix it up a little bit, but you don't have to.
That looks good.
I'm gonna take me a nice little serving of this chi-chi and pass it on down.
How the heck? Okay, you know what? Go with this.
You gotta wait.
Oh, I like there. I like there.
All right, everybody try the chi-chi. That took me right back to county jail. Because that's the only place you can have, I mean, that people really make that. It's alright.
I'm good.
Yummy.
Did you
I
taste
like
it?
chi-chis.
I don't know how I feel about it.
It looks like you got a corner that's full of nothing but cheese.
Yeah.
Alright, let's try the next one. Let's try one of those Doritos. I never had a Dorito chi-chi. I always made mine with Cheetos.
I know that.
It's like Doritos.
Smell like Doritos?
Yes.
It is Doritos. Alright, moment of truth. Try it, Charlie. We got fried chicken and summer sausage and a Cooler Ranch chi-chi.
It's good.
It's good?
Yes, it. Yum.
You're trying to speed up to that cheesecake.
That one wasn't bad.
Yeah, Cooler Ranch, that seasoning flavor. I don't really like the Cooler Ranch. It's a little too tangy for me.
Yeah.
Can we do the crunchy Cheetos? Like, those is a hit.
That's what we saved the best for last. Let's do the other Dorito.
Oh,
What is that one?
This one is a Dorito chi-chi too. This one's
Nacho
nacho cheese Doritos.
What? Maybe?
Alright, maybe it'd be easier if we just... And this one only has chicken, right, Phonz? This is the one you made?
I think I put everything. No, you did that one.
It looks like nothing but chicken.
I did that one actually.
wow.
Jesus.
Okay. I found that one.
Mix it up a little bit better over here.
Yo, you were silly.
Drop me my damn eye. Oh, you alright?
Alright, we got the leftover chicken, Doritos, spicy nacho, chi-chi.
That one ain't have no taste.
I know. It's like the Doritos powder didn't even get through. It's probably all on the bottom. I did a bad job of mixing that one.
Yeah, that was disgusting.
I
That
still
tastes
like
like
it.
straight noodle. Not even.
I like it better than the Cooler Ranch one because that Cooler Ranch tastes nasty.
No, I like
I like
Cool
Cool
Ranch
Ranch.
better.
Alright, now
Flavor to it.
the final chi-chi of the night. We got the Cheetos, cheese doodles, Cheetos.
Now those are the right ones right there.
Yeah, the powder from these really makes a really good chi-chi. And this one really has to be mixed up because the bag is so full.
You'll see it when I put it on your plate.
The
You should have added
crunchy,
him to the damn play.
the crunchy Cheetos summer sausage cheat sheet.
Are you gonna wait for everybody else?
Nope.
Yeah, you would do that for the best.
You know what else ain't nice?
What?
Not having front teeth.
Don't do that to my baby.
Good shade. I love you, Dobby.
Want to say? Oh, I messed that up. Never mind.
Taste your chit chit.
Where is it?
Right there.
Here?
Yep.
Here?
Yep.
Mmm.
Good, huh?
I know I'm finishing one of them bags after we done.
Alright, that's it. Time to go night night.
What?
All done. Thank you. Give me a high five. Good job.
The cheesecake.
Tried it. Alright, I guess we can have a piece of cheesecake since you were so good. Let's get this cheesecake cut, baby. Cooked. So, may get a little messy. Messy never hurt nobody. Oh, that came out pretty good. There you go, big guy.
Oh, bacon.
Good.
Tastes like prison, baby.
That ain't bad.
Mmm. Oh, nice.
You be cracking me up. His face is fresh.
Oh, I thought you was laughing at me from grabbing the sandwich.
No, him.
Okay, good.
He said, yummy.
Last question, and then I'll let y'all tear the food up. Because y'all, I know it was really good, and everybody wants more. So, what is your favorite thing? What's your favorite item?
The crunchy Chi-Chi.
Okay.
Crunchy Cheetos.
What's your favorite, Jobby?
Doritos.
The Doritos Chi-Chi, you like that better than the cheesecake? Okay,
Okay,
okay.
give me the cheesecake cake, so you can have that.
That answers that question.
I would say I did like the cheesy
Oh, the Cheetos.
yeah, Cheetos. But I think everything was pretty decent besides the
You didn't like the tuna sandwich?
yeah, I would have starved.
Oh.
Cheesecake.
And you would have starved too, because after that, that's it. You only get one round. Where's the janitor for the gym?
But there ain't no janitor. Alright. We gonna end this because it's getting messy in this chow hall and they about to put us on lockdown, throw us in a box and all that. You want another everything? Alright, we got you, son. We can eat as much as we want. Just give us a second, okay? Alright, so I already told y'all my favorite is the rice and beans. Second favorite would be the noodles. I don't really like the Chi-Chis. I mean, I would eat them if I had to, but it's not my thing. So, thank y'all for rocking with us. If you try these meals, make sure you drop a comment. Let us know how it turns out. Make sure you subscribe, like this video. We love y'all. We got more fire videos coming soon. Till next time. Peace out. Peace. Peace out.
Let them go, yeah. Phonz and Wishkid, 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 Phonz and Wishkid.